What's up, guys? Today we're diving headfirst into the world of skydiving, but not the fun kind. We're talking about the moments that make your stomach drop faster than a malfunctioning plane. We've got 5 insane stories of skydives gone wrong, from parachute fails to mid-air collisions, and trust me, you won't believe some of this stuff. Get ready to grip your seats because things are about to get real. Picture this. You're thousands of feet in the air, the wind screaming past you, and you pull the cord for your parachute, but nothing happens. That's the nightmare scenario that became a reality for our first skydiver. You can see the panic in his eyes as he desperately tries to deploy his backup chute. Seconds feel like hours as he plummets towards the earth. Will the backup chute deploy in time? It's a race against gravity, and the tension is unbearable. Imagine jumping out of a plane, ready to experience the freedom of flight, the wind rushing past you, the ground far below. The adrenaline surges through your veins as you take the leap, leaving the safety of the aircraft behind. The sky opens up around you, a vast expanse of blue, and for a moment you feel invincible, like a bird soaring through the heavens. But then, out of nowhere, another skydiver appears in your path. You try to maneuver away, but it's too late. You collide with another human being at 120 miles per hour. The impact is jarring, and suddenly the serene experience turns into a nightmare. That's exactly what happened in our next story. 2 experienced skydivers who had performed countless jumps before found themselves in a situation they had never anticipated. What was supposed to be a routine jump quickly turned into a fight for survival. As they collided, their bodies became entangled, limbs flailing, and parachute lines wrapping around them like a spider's web. The force of the collision sent them spinning uncontrollably, and the ground was approaching fast. Panic set in as they struggled to free themselves from the tangled mess. It's a chaotic scene, and the potential for disaster is huge. Every second counts, and the margin for error is razor thin. The skydivers are trained for emergencies, but nothing can fully prepare you for the sheer terror of being out of control thousands of feet above the ground. They're spinning wildly, struggling to regain control. The centrifugal force makes it difficult to think clearly, and the risk of blacking out is real. They know that if they don't act quickly, the consequences could be fatal. They fight against the spin, using every ounce of strength and training to stabilize themselves. Miraculously, they manage to untangle themselves, but the danger is far from over. With their parachutes partially deployed and damaged from the collision, they have to make a split-second decision. Do they cut away their main parachutes and deploy their reserves, or try to land with what they have? They still need to land safely, and with their parachutes partially collapsed, it's going to be a bumpy ride. The ground is rushing up to meet them, and they have to navigate their descent carefully to avoid further injury. Every movement is calculated, every decision critical. As they approach the ground, they brace for impact, hoping that their training and instincts will see them through. The landing is rough, but they survive, shaken but alive, grateful for another chance to jump again. Chapter 3. Tangled and Terrified. They say power lines and skydiving don't mix, and our next story proves it. Skydiving is an exhilarating sport, a dance with gravity that offers an unparalleled rush of adrenaline. But with great thrill comes great risk. Our story today is a stark reminder of how quickly things can go wrong when you're thousands of feet above the ground. This skydiver's jump takes a turn for the worse when a sudden gust of wind pushes him off course, right into a web of high-voltage power lines. Imagine the sheer terror of realizing that your descent, which was supposed to be a smooth glide to the earth, has now become a life-threatening situation. The skydiver, who had meticulously planned every detail of his jump, now finds himself in a perilous predicament. He's left dangling precariously, electricity crackling just inches away. The power lines, which usually go unnoticed in our daily lives, now become a deadly trap. The skydiver can feel the hum of electricity, a constant reminder of the danger he's in. Each movement could bring him closer to a fatal shock. The tension in the air is palpable, as he tries to remain as still as possible, hoping for a swift rescue. Rescue crews rush to the scene, but time is of the essence. The first responders know that every second counts. They quickly assess the situation, trying to figure out the safest way to get the skydiver down without causing further harm. The complexity of the rescue operation is immense, as they have to navigate the high-voltage lines and ensure that the skydiver remains calm. Every second that passes increases the risk of electrocution. The rescue team is acutely aware of the ticking clock. The pressure is immense and the stakes couldn't be higher. The skydiver, suspended in midair, can do nothing but wait and hope. The faces of the rescue crew are etched with concentration and concern, each member playing a crucial role in the operation. It's a tense standoff between man and nature, with the skydiver's life hanging in the balance. The rescue operation is a delicate dance requiring precision and coordination. Finally, after what feels like an eternity, the skydiver is safely brought down. The relief is overwhelming, but the incident serves as a sobering reminder of the risks involved in extreme sports. This harrowing experience will undoubtedly stay with the skydiver forever, a testament to the thin line between thrill and danger. Chapter 4. Splashdown. Our next skydiver probably wished he'd packed a life vest. Instead of landing on solid ground, he finds himself hurtling towards a massive lake. It's a terrifying moment as the water rushes up to meet him. The impact is like hitting a brick wall, and he's plunged deep beneath the surface. Disoriented and struggling to stay afloat, he needs to act fast to avoid drowning. Luckily, nearby boaters witness the whole thing and race to his rescue. Chapter 5. Stormy Descent. Our final story is a stark reminder that when it comes to skydiving, Mother Nature always has the final say. Skydiving is an exhilarating sport, offering a unique blend of adrenaline and serenity. However, it also comes with its own set of risks, especially when the weather takes a turn for the worse. In this chapter, we delve into a harrowing experience that underscores the unpredictable nature of the skies. This skydiver's peaceful descent turns into a fight for survival when a sudden storm erupts, engulfing him in a maelstrom of wind and rain. What started as a routine jump quickly escalates into a life-threatening situation. The skydiver, an experienced jumper, had checked the weather forecast meticulously before the jump. But as we all know, weather can be unpredictable, and sometimes it changes in the blink of an eye. Visibility is near zero, and the wind is tossing him around like a rag doll. The once clear skies are now filled with dark, menacing clouds, and the rain is coming down in sheets. The wind is howling, making it nearly impossible to hear anything else. The skydiver is disoriented, struggling to keep his bearings as the storm rages on. Every second feels like an eternity as he fights to stay in control. He's battling against the elements, desperately trying to maintain control of his parachute. The wind is relentless, pulling him in every direction. His parachute, which is designed to provide stability, is now a liability, catching the wind and making it even harder to control his descent. He knows that one wrong move could be fatal. His training kicks in and he focuses on staying calm and making calculated adjustments to his parachute. It's a true test of skill and endurance, and you won't believe how he makes it out alive. After what feels like an eternity, the storm begins to subside. The skydiver spots a clearing below and maneuvers his parachute towards it. With every ounce of strength and determination, he manages to land safely. It's a moment of immense relief and triumph. This experience serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of preparation, skill, and respect for the forces of nature. Skydiving is not just about the thrill, it's about understanding and navigating the risks that come with it. So there you have it, 5 heart-stopping stories of skydives gone wrong. It just goes to show that even with the best preparation, things can go wrong in an instant. These skydivers faced their fears head-on and lived to tell the tale. Would you be brave enough to jump out of a plane after seeing this? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insane stories.